What up? This is TW Smith here, Dub. I want to talk to you about a question that I get asked quite a bit. How often can you sand unfinished engineered flooring? How often can you sand your wood floors? And it's different for different type of floors. First, we'll start off with the engineered. That is a wood flooring that's usually glued down. It has a underlayment, a core, and an actual wood surface that is usually pre-finished already with factory finish coating on it. Definitely you'll have to reference the manufacturer's recommendations on that, and usually they'll specify how many times that floor can be sanded. But as a rule of thumb, if it goes past the wood surface, then of course it's no good. It'll burn into the core, and you'll see the grains will go from being a wood-like pattern to something of a plywood. And when it gets that low, then of course you are past the real wood surface. So what you want to do in that case is get it tested, test a inconspicuous area first, and then get any prior information. If it's a house that you acquired, figure out the floors have been sanded before, and if you can't get the manufacturer's information to correspond with that, a good engineered floor can only be refinished 3 times. So if it's been done once before, assume you only have once more, and that's the rule of thumb on that. A solid wood flooring, that is one that's usually nailed down, a 3/4 inch flooring. That particular wood floor can be sanded, obviously, quite a bit, a number of more times than something that's not solid. Usually, it all depends on if the floor, again, knowing the history of the wood floor is important, because if there was prior water damage and the boards were cupped or any repair would be done, then it takes some pretty aggressive and intense sanding to flatten out that surface. And that actually would limit the amount of future sands that floor would have. So acquiring as much history as you can about that floor is important. And usually, and again, this all varies, but you could probably get 6 to even 7 times out of a solid wood floor. A solid wood floor is nailed through the blind side of the wood flooring, and it goes at an angle through the tongue. And so if you sand to the point that the nails start getting exposed, then that floor is no longer a candidate for future sanding and finishing. Always consult a certified wood flooring expert. Know as much history as you can about that floor, and make sure that you test an area, and that way you'll be covered to make sure you don't over sand or go to the point to where your floor is useless. I hope this information was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. If this information was helpful and you would like to receive 20 free videos of the top questions people ask most about hardwood floor refinishing and restoration, visit www.restoreyourhardwoodfloors.com. That's restoreyourhardwoodfloors.com.